Hello, we are getting right into it today with these magnetic canvases from Hobby Lobby. This was a pack of 4 for only $2.49. This was way too good to pass up. And these are located where all of the large canvases are in store. So we are starting with acrylic paint for our background. I am just doing 4 different bright summery colors for these fruits and flowers that we are going to paint today. So I'm getting a nice thick and even base on the bottom, and these will dry pretty quickly. So dry time was maybe about an hour. After these were all nice and dry, I started on the watermelon first on our pink background. I was trying to work with complementary colors here. So we are starting with the dark green for the rind of the watermelon. I am doing a lighter green on the inside just to show that light and shadow. And I just started with a curved line and built my triangle off of that curved line for our watermelon slice. We're kind of doing that same thing here with the lemon slice. I'm just creating a semicircle first and then enclosing that. I am adding some white paint here to lighten the inside of the lemon. We want this to just be maybe one shade lighter than the yellow that you're using. Then I'm going back in to darken that rind of the lemon. Then I am adding my triangles to represent those sections that are in there and just adding some white to highlight. Next, I am moving on to a hibiscus flower. I really loved how this looked on the yellow background. For hibiscus flowers, you need 2 shades of the color you're using. I chose pink, so I started off with a darker pink, and then on the inside, I am using a little bit of white and light pink. For the center, we'll need 2 stalks and then some small dots surrounding those for the center of the hibiscus. Next, I'm moving on to an orange slice. Blue and orange, complementary colors working so well together. So same thing for the lemon. I'm starting with a semicircle and just filling that in with a little bit of lighter orange than the rind. So I'm adding a little white. I'm mixing up those colors so it's nice and even while also leaving some texture because the insides of these fruits often do have some texture. So we're sectioning these out with triangles. If you're working with littles, this is a great opportunity to talk about shapes and complementary colors. I really just loved how these turned out, but I think they needed a little something more. So I am going to leave these to dry and then come back and add some details. I really wanted to add some polka dots to our background just to liven it up a little bit. I am newly obsessed with pink and orange. I don't know what it is about pink and orange just going so well together, but those are my colors for the summer. If you see me, you're going to see me in hot pink and bright orange. Of course, our watermelon needed some little black seeds. And then I think the hibiscus flower also needed some more details. So I am adding some purple polka dots to the back of that. Purple and yellow are also complementary colors. So we're working with that theme. And these were really super easy to make. I have a small brush, so I pretty much just needed to do one little loop with the brush, and that was it. I loved how these turned out, and they are currently on my fridge as we speak. I hope you loved this project as much as I did. Thanks for watching. Happy summer!